Welcome to Still Plays Galaxy of Heroes. This is Grand Arena final matchup of Season 21, Week 2. Last round we won up against Caiaphas Kane here. We showed most of his attack during my video, but he did attack a couple more times since then. I just want to show how a couple of those backwall teams ended up. So he almost got through all the squads, but he ran out of teams or gave up. Probably ran out of teams. 5 attempts here up against Grievous, 3 attempts up against this Lando team, 3 against this Bastila team I've been using, 2 up against these droids, 1 around Padme. I would suspect the counters were either not ideal or just not very good. This top territory was the same when we ended the video last time. And I think he attacked maybe one of the fleets one time in that last video. So let's wrap up this recap, taking a look at it. He took 1 shot against the Malevolence and gave up. I believe that's where it was in the last Grand Arena video. Now looking at today's opponent here, either the Coptic or the Cyrillic, I don't know which one's which, but a European player using Darth Revan in Arena, but he has SLKR, so I don't know what's up with that. Maybe because it's lower relics. I have no idea. Maybe he swaps out his team, because 130s, I would think, if he has a GL, he'd be below that with his SLKR. Negotiator here on defense. Let's take a look at, let's just jump into the Hotbot here. This is a Discord bot called Hotbot from Hot Utils. Try to talk about it every time we do one of these videos, because this is the most common question if I do not bring it up. 50 GP difference in the guild, about 300 GP difference with his 600 lifetime banners here. Very few clears, very few undersizes, so he sets a defense, but he doesn't really attack. That's what the Grand Arena history was suggesting, and that's what it looks like here. Zetas were pretty even on the Gear 13s, but he dwarfs me in Gear 12, and that's where he's increasing his GP a lot. Now when it comes to the mods, they are decent. For having fewer 6-dot mods than me, but being within a range of me, I think that's solid. A lot of Tier 4 relics, but not a lot of higher tier relics. That is reasonable. He has low relic on JKL, has SLKR, Gas, and Darth Revan all at relics. A 7-star Wat, which is good for being in a smaller guild. And he has both 7-star Malevolence and Negotiator. But taking a look here now, jumping into this, let's see what he set down on defense. He has not attacked last time I checked this, a couple hours ago. I was looking at this and preparing my strategy before my arena climbs, and then I held off on doing this until after my arena payouts. So this is fairly standard what we're looking at here. Mon Mothma, Finn, Talzine, this Old Ben Evasion team. And on this bottom territory, what we're looking at is Darth Revan and the other Night Sisters, Nute, and I threw in Mandos. Usually I've been keeping them on offense for testing, but I just threw them on defense, see what happens with them. It might be a better backwall team, but I'm hoping he attacks, and if he might not get through to the back wall, so I threw them on the front wall so they get a look at least. We got Padme, these droids. Lando, who's just been doing a lot of work. What happens with teams like this is people think they're trash and take bad teams up against them, and you get some free defense. And that's the same reason with that old Ben Evasion team. It's what I'm looking at with this Bastila team. Teams that look easy but are a little trickier if you don't actually think through what's going on. Now on his defense, he put down almost everything, and there might be everything when it comes to the back wall. So we have CLS, Shaak T, Gas, Padme. And on the bottom territory, we are looking at the SLKR, Traya, Crew, and Hux. And we might run out of teams here, or this might get a little sloppier. I don't think this isn't going to be like last week when I was stopped from the full clear. I don't think we're going to be prevented from a full clear, but this might not be clean. So SLKR, Traya, Crew, and Hux. We're going to start here with SLKR. Wait, did he have an ultimate? No ultimate. So what I was going to do was JML, JKR, and Yoda. But this is not a good SLKR team. And now I'm thinking to myself, what if we don't do that? And I save my JKR. Let's not, no, we're not going to, that's a big gamble when you're going up against a GL like that. Because if it goes wrong, then you're stuck using like other teams, and then we're really in a position where we're not clearing. So we're not going to gamble. That's tempting. I kind of want to know if we could do it, but it's not worth the risk. Just some of this. All right. Efflux. We'll mark and take out Sith Trooper. And this is like super straightforward, not... I don't know, really feeling like we should have risked it. If his defense was easier, I would have risked it. Because I'm pretty sure we would have done it. But with the defense he put down, if it didn't work out, I don't think I would be clearing his defense, because we'd have to use my JKL and gas to then take out his SLKR. And from there, we would be in trouble. All right, next teams here. This might be a bad idea, but I'm going to do it. Beskar Mando can beat this team in certain instances. We've beat the Relic crew, but not with a full Relic team. Like, I think that when I did attempt this in an earlier round, my opponent was going for SLKR but hadn't unlocked them yet. And we were able to beat it in a way where I feel like this works. But when we look at the SWGOH data and I see this team, I think it may be requiring relics, but if I can beat this crew team without relics, it really opens up the things that we can do. So I need to figure out the upper limit of this team. And I think full relics is beyond the upper limit of this team. Is at least what I'm thinking. Alright, I think we're going to do the basic. Because I want to save the AoE. I want to save the AoE for Whistling Birds. Let's land the Shaak. Go into the Whistling Birds. Do Mechanic Savvy. AoE. So that we can get stacks of those birds up. We're getting very worried. We get our revive. Yeah. I think we want to try and take out Executioner first. We get a stun, shock, speed down. Inflict burning. I think I'm going to try and stun Kylo Ren. Because I need to stay alive. Don't die. Alright, I'm going to throw burning over on Executioner. He'll get exposed from this. We'll do another AoE. If we can take out Executioner, that gets rid of the biggest damage here. We're probably looking at a timeout though. Like you can see how this would be pretty safe with relics. All right. I guess we'll go with crew, but I'm not sure that's the way I want to do it. We're going to throw the burning down. He still has shock. Oh my god, I don't like this. I think if this was full gear 12, we'd be looking at a win. We're not going to do it now without shock. We need Quill. Yeah, no, this is over. Yeah, no. We'll have those guys at gear 12 pretty soon, and then I think that might be possible at gear 12. That's not where we're at. Now the next teams we're looking at here. I feel like we need to use CLS. But wait. How much bonus do you get on these basics? We're not messing with this team. And we're focusing down on Hux. These other guys don't matter to me. This is not an ideal Hux team. But I like to respect Hux. Okay. This Traya team, though. We're just going to use JTR to clean up crew. But Traya... This is just back to basic stuff. There's nothing to talk about here. Think through. My Gear 11 BB-8 though is it's still holding strong. Haven't really felt any need other than some bounty hunter matches where I feel like I care that he's at Gear 11, because Boba Fett has a tendency to sometimes wipe BB-8 out with execute. Oh my god. Wrap it up, guys. Okay. Now, if we see an easy back wall, we're going to have plenty of choices. I'm worried about the Darth Revan and the Jedi Knight Revan. Both of them could be back there. Traya here. Think about this. Okay. So what I'm going to do here is a team I haven't tried before, that's using Grand Arena Science. GrandArenaScience.com and the Discord, they have some good tools for checking counters. That it's more thorough and a little deeper than what you get on SWGOH.gg. And Kine or Kin, I don't know how he pronounces it, he put that together, and it's a great tool. And what I was looking at with there is this team. This team has worked in previous Grand Arenas in 3v3s. It has a small sample size, and I haven't done it. And I'm not going to watch a video on it because I'm in the middle of things that I don't want to. But I'm assuming we try and blow out Traya. And from there, we're probably fine. I mean, with the relics that I have, it's not really comparable. But my only other plan so far with Han and Chewie was to go up against Shaak T or one of those top teams that have a lot of relics, which there are other counters, or I can be a little sloppier. Let's see if we have to. We got Grievous. All right, we don't need to be careful anymore. We got options. We're gonna. One thing I do want to test out this round though is on Reddit the other day. There's a post somebody put up about the Bad Batch in 3v3 taking out Padme, and I want to try that out. They did. There were 3 stars. My Bad Batch is much better than that, and this is not an ideal Padme team, so I think we're going to be more than fine. And it was Hunter, Tech, and Echo, not Wrecker. Now it's another thing where I didn't watch a video on it, so I'm going in blind. I don't know the ideal turn order or who to take out, but since we don't have Jedi Knight Anakin, I don't think it really matters. You know, one of these gives buff immunity, right? We already have stun one turn that are dazed or target locked. I think I probably should or could put the stun on Ahsoka, but I'm going to put it on Padme. Wait, no I'm not, because Ahsoka dispels. Did I not read that right, or did I click on the wrong one? This is the buff immunity. I want the buff immunity here. I think we can save this. I still don't know these kits or these abilities. I just need to click my way through this. We've burnt too much time. Probably a lot of this is echoes. Oh, come on. See, I should not have targeted Padme there. Yeah, a lot of this is just Echo Zeta. But I do want tech for that heal. And again, I shouldn't have done that ability. Yeah. We definitely could have won this, but I had no idea what I was doing. That seems to be a problem. All right. We'll be practicing that one again in the future, but I get it. I see it. Shouldn't have been targeting Padme for one. Alright, let's just start clearing this board. I also wonder if C3PO actually made that harder. But I don't think so, because that wasn't really the problem. The problem was me calling the assist, which probably should just be avoided. I'm just bringing down these stacks. Alright, now we're going to focus down on B2. Give me some good stuns, perfect. I just like to time it where they both go down at the same time. I need another stun. Okay. We're going to just focus on the tough teams. But the rest of this is going to be straightforward. We just got to think about which teams to take where. We're just going to mirror this. We'll use Jedi Knight Luke up against Padme. I think the big things I'm going to do during this off week is we're definitely taking Quill and IG-11 up to gear 12, because if that gives me if at gear 12 BAM gives me a relic crew counter that I can reliably use, that really opens up my options, because to not have to use a relic option up against crew would be great. My gas isn't really modded for this right anymore because I've changed the mods to work with JML. I didn't even bring in Ahsoka. I was staring at Jolie, but I think the extra dispels is going to be nice. I just want to get Master's training so I can do a nice big hit on Padme. And now the rest doesn't matter. I guess I could have undersized this. Oh, Feats! I forgot about Feats. That's what the back wall's for. All right. This CLS team, though. I used up a lot of my teams here. That's... Honestly, this would probably be better use for my Jedi Knight Luke than Padme. We could have used Palpatine and Thrawn against Padme. Oh, but Han's only... we'll be fine. We are running low on teams, though. God, there's no way Nest is going to work against Shaak, right? Alright, we need it. I need to think about this. Do I need to save my Vader? We're going to do those feats. Because I think against Shaak T, we kind of need... If we were to do Nest, it would be like a Kira Nest Hermit Yoda. And I don't want to risk it because I want that feat. But this Geo's team is not good. This Poggle team. Alright, wait. I need to do... I need to do Darth Maul and Savage with somebody. We can do Vader, but I might want Vader for that upper territory. So I can do like a solo and pair two characters with Vader, or do Maul and Savage with Vader, and then I need to do Nest Han, or not Han, young Han. The bounty hunters are interesting. This Poggle team is interesting for Nest. We are going to do Nest up against here. Because Nest basically means we don't need to think too much about Droideka. At least the damage immunity. Because we'll be able to dispel that constantly. There is, though, a chance that the timing could go poorly. That I don't care about. Everyone has served their purpose so far. I'm going to dispel. And now can we stun? Perfect. This is so far what I want. I'm just going to focus on Droidica. He's really the one I'm most scared of. Alright, we're good. Alright, that's one feat. Kira and Han performed their duties admirably. Can I just blow this up with JAWAs? The only thing with Vader what do I have? And Jango's my only. I don't like some of these things. All right, we're heading back to that upper territory. Thing is, I think I want to do Palp Vader here. The only real concern is Han shoots first, but it's at least a Gear 12 Han. We'll just see. We get lucky. We got a 33% chance. All right, perfect. That's what I wanted. Can I just chuck this at you, Han? Yes. Alright, we're gonna chuck it at Luke. If we can get a stun, we don't get a stun. Are there both Zetas on Chewie? Oof. All right. I think we can Traya this. We're taking out my counters for Geos, though, is the only concern. Because I used my Vader up. Yeah, ignore Traya. No! You guys. Yeah, this is just one of those things that doesn't work when you have a Gear 11 Traya. Yeah. I have some interesting options though. Alright, we gotta JAWA bomb those JAWAs because I have used their best counters. They're not good geos though. Although the JAWA counter doesn't work as well in 3v3, so it's gonna be a mixed bag here. But it's also, as far as damage goes, a weak version here. I don't know which of you guys is which. All right. Usually I do engineer. I'm just looking at who has more protection. Alright, it's engineer. Just see if it, like, buys me an extra hit. I should have just Vadered this and done the feat, because now I still have the issue of that other feat. Do I throw it? We're not going to throw it. This might be a mistake. Now we throw it. Okay. Nice work. Usually we've done this with Wat, because Wat prevents a revive and stuff, but everyone's weak enough where in Wat we get a revive for B2 and we can throw buff immunity on IG 100, but I think we can get away without it. I think it's just going to be a little sloppier, so we're going to do SWGOH and we'll have a second daze with Maul, which will be helpful against Dooku and with IG 100. Hopefully, actually, why am I doing that? I can use SWGOH lead, which gives us a bunch of defense, I believe. I think maybe if I had a Zeta, we would look at Maul, but no, I want the defense, because I don't want them to hit Wampa. So even if I did have the Zeta, we would not be using Molly. Alright, with days, not as much days as I wanted. I wonder what my mall mods are like. Give me some actual days this time. Perfect. I did not want to do that. That was a misclick. There's no point in doing the extortion or paying the taxes or whatever in 3v3. It just goes too quick. I just deal with it. Would you guys let me take a turn? Lasted longer than I thought he would, but I would have liked that other days. Pretty soon we're going to be able to... Can you stop stunning Wampa? I need to win this. I need my turns. No, we're dead. See, this is why I need Wat and I need B2. Yeah. Because Wat would have been dispelling all those stuns. That's why I like that counter. I was hoping Wampa could bring it on home and get me that feat, but now that feat's not going to happen. Really, feats are just messing me up today. That's not the only reason. That's not why Vader went the way that he did. Alright. We're clearing this board. It's just going to be a mess. See, the thing is, I should have just used Wampa the way I needed to. Let me think about this. The fractures is going to shut down Chewie and all those counters. I'm thinking about Moff Gideon to bring down the damage. So I think I need Piet. But then, even with all of this, I don't know if I'm going to be doing the amount of damage I need in order to win this. But I'm going to try it. Alright, we'll strip the turn meter. And put an armor shred. We'll put this onto Thrawn, and we're going to fracture Chewie. He didn't get stunned. He should have. Does that Zeta apply to everybody? I thought it was just Chewie. Fine, we're gonna hit Chewie. I think what we need to do then is we're gonna take out Luke, and we're gonna take out Chewie first. Now we're swapping. Fracture again. Oh, definitely the days. Oh, come on. All right, that gets rid of that problem. The Shaak T problem, though, is a little bigger. I'm going to try something that might be a bad idea. No, I think we'll be fine. I was thinking about doing like the Stormtrooper or Kylo Ren, but I think I want the Relic. Jeez, really? Okay. I'm glad I went with Kylo. I think that would have been a loss without Kylo. We just wish we got that feat. I'll look at this again real quick. Yeah, he has both Chewie Zetas. Do I need to reconsider that Chewie Zeta? Alright, we're gonna do bounty hunters here. Because with bounty hunters, we can get around the taunt and just take people out. Jango will be able to prevent the revive. I wanted that feat though. Okay. I don't know. What do I want to do? I kind of want to use cat. Whatever I do, I want to use cat. Let's first look at Galactic Republic, I guess. Don't really want to use any of them. God, I wish there was a lead I wanted to use. What kind of... Can we scroll? Alright, whatever. I want to use cat. What about unaligned force users? What do we have here? Alright, let's do this nonsense. Kylo at least has a nice taunt. And this is the last match with a Gear 11 cat. I slowed down on gearing her up for the Executor because that became a bigger priority. She's not an effective character at lower gear. And that's what I wanted to test. She doesn't do enough damage. She doesn't contribute enough. Although I did beat the first special mission in light side geos with her, but it was dicey. You better not die on me, cat. I think we just got very lucky right there. Are you guys kidding me? You guys were all worthless. Which I knew going in, but it just... I just wanted more. I think a full Ahsoka lineup should be tried sometime. Because Ahsoka would be able to give us a lead. A Night Sister lead, but still lead. Alright. We have so many dumb things left. What are you doing there, Bossk? This isn't gonna work. I'm still trying it. I need to get Boba Fett close to die. This is not gonna work. Did this really just mess up on me? Oh my god. This has happened before, it's been a while. But it's never happened to me with Dark Trooper on offense. Alright. I'm gonna have to reset BlueStacks. Alright, back from that freeze. Kinda wish I would have saved Mando. We really didn't need him with Jango. And then we could get through this more easily. I'm gonna see if these dumb relics will decide to contribute. No. Let's do that. I believe in Bossk and his ability to take out these guys. Prove me wrong. I really don't think you're going to come through for me. That AoE was pathetic with its damage. We need to save the revive. Let's heal up a bit. Oh my god, that's how much protection you give back? Maybe I should have done wedge lead with Biggs. Wait, that was the wrong ability. That might cost me because that cooldown is really stupid. It's probably going to cost me. Yeah, that's going to cost me. If you guys even make a timeout, that will be impressive. You guys don't. I'm quitting. These guys just don't do enough damage to get through Bossk's lead Zeta. All those relics, just nothing. The problem I have here is I don't have like a good damage dealer left. That was the biggest miscalculation. I need somebody to do actual... Let's do Princess Leia. This is what we're gonna do. We'll try and recreate that Wampa magic with this nonsense. Okay, we're getting enough damage. I need... I think I just need... Alright, Bossk is gone. As long as he doesn't execute B2, we're gonna be fine. Alright. Prevented the revive by using Leia with the weapons tech. Right. Perfect. And I actually found a use for one of those relics that I hate. All right. You know, I kind of want to try Mace. I'm not going to. I thought I clicked that button already. All right, where are you, Sunfac? There you are. Leave Biston alone and let me get my taunt. No! Oh my god, Sunfac. Stunning Biston like that, just... I need to get... He's like, you better believe I'm going to have a Relic Biston at some point in this game. And Scarif Rebel Pathfinder. Like, that's 100%. Can we land a target lock? You guys have got to be kidding me. Alright, I'm going to try and take out at least one ship. Oh my god, you guys. I know he's going to go under stealth, but there's a better chance that we would take him out or do enough damage where right now we can take him out. Than if we would have just done a little bit of damage on Hyena. Like this, we're going to lose this. We're out of tanks. That's fine. Now we will use Miss. And Scimitar. Not that it's ever come up. Okay. I wonder if Slave 1's better to come out now. Yeah. Hit the target locks, get that cooldown going. Not that this will be over before it matters though. Get that double hit from IG-2000, that's why we called him in. Let's do it. Just move on to the new account. I'm just trying to get this done. And we'll check where, how many banners we have, where we're ranked. Although we missed one feat. Alright, we'll do basic. Okay, we got our target lock. We're going to spread the target locks a little bit. Heal up Vader. I'm going to work on Kylo, take him out right away. Then the shuttle. He would have been better off with an Empire fleet. As much as I like Cad Bane, he needs the bounty hunters around him. Alright. I had to go deep, but we got through it. I feel like there was some fun stuff with that. Empire's taking out those relic CLS. Leia coming through for me. And finding a way through that Bossk, which I was disrespecting the whole time. But we didn't really save enough firepower, and so we really did need Leia at the end. Alright, let's check this ranking. And we lost a lot of banners with the amount of attempts and missing that feat, but that's solid, top 100 for now. Alright, new account. Back with a new account. Quick review. I think most of this was probably in the last video. My memory's shot these days anyway. Alright, let's check out this back wall. 2 shots against Padme, 2 shots against Nute. I don't think he attacked me because none of this looks familiar. Let me fix this camera real quick. Front territory here. 2 shots against Telsin. It's why I built these teams really quickly. The whole strategy was to, as quickly as possible, go for the right teams. I cared much less about making the teams strong. I was relying on the strength of the kits. Ewoks here getting 3. And at this level, at these GP levels where players aren't very deep, characters like Ewoks are really great on defense. And Rebels holding strong. Alright. Last time I checked, my opponent had not attacked yet, but we will see if he's gone yet. Will retaliate here. Is using what in arenas? Alright, Geos, no Zetas, and a mishmash fleet, so we are going to have some good advantages. And he put Geos down here. I don't know if they are his strongest team, but considering it's his arena team, they might be. So Kira, Bastila, but he's got Zetas here and not on those Geos. But he doesn't have the Bastila Zeta, so we can probably blow through that one with CLS. That's probably where we're going to use CLS. Phoenix down below. Phoenix. Ooh, and he's got the Zeta on Kanan. Alright. Use Thrawn. Phoenix, the first team you should not be using. I think after, I don't know, I'd probably have to look at where it was a million GP, but I'm tempted to say a million GP, you should no longer be using them. Definitely by 1.5 million GP. We're going to bring the health pool down by hitting Sunfac a little bit. I want to chuck this right now. I'm going to go with the ability block. By the next cycle through, we'll definitely be getting rid of him. But I want some more debuffs. Are you serious there, Spy? I think that's enough. We're checking it. No! That's a problem. You need to... I should have been patient. I may have messed this up. I should have been patient. Alright, we need this ability block. It's not enough. But I'm not going to get another shot, so we're going to chuck this at Brood Alpha. I messed that up, and we might not get through it. It's kind of my only team that can handle them. I do have Darth Revan now, though. But not in this round of Grand Arena. Alright. We're going to clear these other teams. Because I very much doubt he probably hasn't attacked yet. But I don't think he has anything he needs to take me out. I think we're going to do bounty hunters. We've done Jango before, not against Geos of that level. I should have been patient. We're going to split up the rebels. Just like on the main account. Not a fan of that move. We're going to try blowing through Yoda right away. It's fine, I don't care about that. That I care a little bit about. Alright, we need a... We need to blow through somebody. We're gonna make it Bastila. Ooh. Okay. Although I'm now starting to feel like CLS maybe would have been good up against those Geos. Vandor has the Zeta. That's interesting at this level. See, Jedi Knight Revan could handle... If I had the Zetas... Maybe if I had the Zetas. I should have gave her Bastila Fallen. That's what I normally do, I think. And 5v5, that's... she's there. I don't know. I think... we're gonna do Bounty Hunters. This might be a bad team, but I want to get the contract off quickly so we have revives. And then I'm hoping that... Alright, stun. Give me the stun. Perfect. Alright, we need our taunt, our heal. We're going to escape out of this if it doesn't go right, which it's not. No? Alright. No. Yeah, I don't think there's a way through for us. I chucked that saber too soon. I'm just using Juhani because she's at level 85, but her abilities are low level. And this was a bad team to take. This is a very bad team. Alright, I'm just leaving here because my brain is elsewhere and that was a dumb thing to do. Thing is, I should do like Jedi Knight Revan, or I could do... Maybe I could do the Han Chewie. But I want to save Han Chewie. And I want to save Jedi Knight Revan for these Geos. Oh my god, come on. Alright. I have no idea what Kanan Zeta does. I'm guessing that has something to do with the Zeta. Let's dispel. That's super annoying. Take out Stormtrooper. All right. I would like something to take out Kira that doesn't involve the two teams I want to throw at the Geos. And you know what? I think it has to be the bounty hunters. This is not a good team, though. And I should not have done this lead. This was a dumb lead. No, I could make this impossible for myself with this lead, actually. Because isn't it like I have to take out the first person who attacks? Kira, do you attack first? Alright. We need to take her out. Seriously? This is the worst contract to possibly do. No, no. It's one of those things where I didn't think about the contract until I threw him in. And we're down to bad teams. So we are going to do this. God, I wish I had clones right now. I'll have clones. I don't. Definitely by the week after, because I need credits. There's a credit heist coming on 25th, but I think it's before the sign up. Alright, we got to take out Vandor first, because Vandor has the Zeta. Probably should have spread that foresight. Wanted to save this team though, because it's really my best chance at Geos. It'd be better if I had the Zeta on Jolie, but I don't. Even if we don't get through the Geos, I'm confident we're going to win. Alright, I'm going to auto this. But if this breaks my streak on this account... Second. People are being... The AI is being dumb. Oh my god, you are tanky against these guys. I mean, these Jedi are like level 75 and stuff. I don't think they have a great chance against the Geos regardless. You see how much damage they're doing. It was a long shot regardless. I was hoping one of those other dumb teams would get through. If I would have done Mando lead, maybe, but I was kind of surprised how quickly Boba Fett went down. Alright. I don't think there's any way this works. Maybe with CLS lead, but even then. Alright, we get the stun. Yeah, it's just not going to be enough. Come on, we're so close. Yes! Alright, now it depends what's on the back wall, though. Because we used up a lot of our good stuff. Well, we still have Bastille Fallen and HK-47. They're still good. Tuskens and Jawas? This guy is playing for fun. All right. I guess the First Order here is his strongest team. They don't have a leader, though. What about droids? Sure. I don't know the levels on BB-8, but he should give some speed. That might need an Omega, though, before BB-8 helps the other droids. I don't think it's a Zeta. I might just be blowing a good character on this as well. That's fine. I'm looking at the protection and the health to see who's more of a problem. I wish I had some characters to pair with Bastila Fallen. I'm basically just counting on Bastila Fallen to blow this up. But we have some turn meter manipulation with Magma and Tarkin. Should not have done that AoE. Okay. And we can wrap this up with more troopers, I think. There's no JAWA on these, or no Omega on these JAWAs, so it doesn't matter. Probably shouldn't hit Nebit though. I could have taken one of these guys out. Let's throw the armor shred on Nebit though. This is why I love these new kits. Like things like armor shred on an old character would not have shown up so early. Are you serious? God. If I would have just not targeted Nebit at first, that would have been very different. Let's do this. It's just like these are characters I know because of events. Their abilities are leveled up, which is not true in a lot of these other characters. Jeez, this video's long. I did not realize we took so long to clear some of these boards. Oops. I think this is best fleet too. Just really build up fleets as quickly as possible, and considering I think at 3 million is now where you need 4 fleets, you have to build 4 fleets super fast, because getting to 3 million GP does not take that long in the game anymore, considering how quickly you can get shards. That allows you to start promoting characters much more quickly and climb up to 3 million GP fast, because I'm already at 1.7. And once I gear up a lot of these, like gear up Darth Revan, gear up Jedi Knight Revan, gear up characters working towards the Old Republic for Darth Malak. I'm in the middle of working on the Separatist droids for working towards getting gas, because I want all those characters unlocked by the end of the first year of this account, which will be Thanksgiving. I'm going to be well into 2 million GP very soon. I doubt I'll be at 3 million GP, but I'll be close. And at that point, I'm going to want to have a lot of progress towards having those 4 fleets. Otherwise, at least 3 fleets. Otherwise, it's a pretty big disadvantage you can be having in these new accounts. Or not even disadvantage, because most other players won't, but it's a gigantic advantage you can have in Grand Arena by building out those extra fleets. And it's something I think, as I'm working on this farming guide, is reevaluating where I think some of the ship farms should happen, because some of them I think should be prioritized before other characters. But thank you again for watching. Be safe out there, everyone. Be excellent to each other. This is Still Plays Galaxy of Heroes.